What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to our bi-weekly 2023 NFL mock draft. The Draft Network is still not up and running, so we are back using Pro Football Network's mock draft simulator. The draft order is currently updated to date, just without the change of the Rams and Packers picks, because the game hasn't happened yet. So you don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Click that subscribe button. Be sure to follow us on all our social media accounts. Our Instagram, we post every day. We post YouTube Shorts every day. We post like 4 or 5 TikToks a week. So go follow us on there so you guys don't miss out on any content. Before we get into it, though, Brian's going to tell you guys about our sponsor.
Little Italy Pizzeria. They got the best cheesesteaks, the best pizza in all of Delaware. 2 locations, one of those being in Middletown, Delaware.
No, not Middletown, Delaware. There's only one location now in Townsend, Delaware. If you go into either location, I'm a man of my word. If you show proof you're subscribed to the greatest podcast on turf, you are eligible for a 10% discount. I actually bought somebody's meal Friday night because they showed proof they were subscribed.
Nice.
So, we're men of our word.
One location, Townsend, Delaware.
And if you go in and show proof you're subscribed, there's a chance I might buy your meal, but either way, you're getting a discount. Number 1, the Texans are on the clock.
I mean,
I hate,
it's pretty clear, right? Jeff Driscoll is not the answer.
No. My thing is, there seems to be some, something going on where people are starting to sleep on CJ Stroud. I've seen him in other expert mock drafts going around 20. Which that doesn't make sense to me. I think C.J. Stroud's the best quarterback in the class. He has all the intangibles to be an elite quarterback in the NFL. He is my quarterback 1, so that's who I'm rocking with here.
Yeah, I mean, we've done this every single time. So.
And it's just one of those picks that's not going to change. With C.J. Stroud, just like Trevor 2 years ago.
It could be Bryce, if we're being honest. But I think it's one of those two.
Yeah. Number 2.
Chicago is up.
Bijan.
No. The only thing Chicago doesn't need is a quarterback.
Literally. There's not really an offensive player here worth taking. I mean, you could always argue a tackle, just when your offensive line's so bad.
Yeah. Dude, you want to just grab the best player, the Khalil Mack replacement, and send it?
Just thinking more towards Jalen Carter, but if you want to go Will Anderson, we can. I like Jalen Carter a lot. He's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Literally can play anywhere on the D-line. No, he's primarily interior, but Georgia does use him off the edge, and he does create problems.
I say we go Will.
That's fine. Will Anderson at 2, Seattle at 3.
I mean, I feel like we're back to the same 2 damn guys. It's either Bryce Young or it's Jalen Carter. Last time we went Bryce Young, right?
Yes.
So do we do Jalen Carter to see the difference?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, I think, so we went Jalen Carter to Seattle. I like the pick. It's just another piece for Pete Carroll to throw in and have fun with on defense. The interior of the defensive line lacks so much presence. And adding a guy like Jalen Carter, who is arguably one of the best, if not the best player in this entire draft class, that's really big for Seattle to get at 3 when they're really not playing bad this year. I mean, they're in...
The thing is, they're a quarterback away, and we just passed on. We just said, nah, we're good.
They got Geno, bro. Pete Carroll is a quarterback coach. He's like the Lincoln Riley of the NFL. Just develops quarterbacks. He turned Russell Wilson elite, and he revived Geno Smith's career at 32 years old.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Now, if the draft does play out this way, in real life, I could see 4 and 5 being huge trade-up spots for quarterbacks.
Because these 2 teams probably shouldn't be picking here?
No, I mean, the Cardinals, they don't need a quarterback, obviously. And Detroit sounds like Jared Goff earned himself another year because he's really not playing bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if the draft goes this way, I mean, I could see a team like even Carolina jumping up a few spots just to get their guy. Even Indianapolis jumping up 1 spot to get their guy. I mean, I'm trying to think of other teams that could jump up for a quarterback. Tennessee, maybe.
The Jets, maybe.
Potentially Baltimore, bro. I think.
I mean, if they don't, I don't know. I don't know what they're.
It's so hard because we don't know what's going to happen with Lamar.
Even the Falcons, in theory.
Yeah, Desmond Ridder didn't play terrible yesterday.
I said potentially.
Yeah.
I wasn't shitting on the guy. The Bucks potentially.
But in this mock draft, we are not doing trades. I feel as though it's a little too early.
Yeah.
So
Cardinals.
I'm liking my guy Broderick Jones here. Kyler probably isn't going to be back till the end of next year.
He said he's ready for week 1. So somebody's way wrong.
I mean,
He said there's a chance that I can't do it. Well, yeah, I can't do it. But there's a chance he plays week 1.
okay. So that still doesn't change my draft pick. I think this is offensive tackle.
Kyler Murray expected to return start of the 2023 season.
Okay.
Not saying he will. I'm saying
He's expected to.
he could. Or
Okay.
he is expected. It says expected to.
Again, still doesn't change the fact this needs to be offensive tackle.
That is a very good point.
I think it's too early for a corner.
I say go Paris Johnson.
That's fine. Paris Johnson it is. Can play either side. Put your best players out. Detroit. Damn.
I feel like, do they need a corner? I know they have Akuda, and I thought the other guy kind of took a step down this year.
But Monty O'Rourke took a step down. I think this could be Tyree Wilson here.
We have the noticeable here, haven't we? Or we did it later. We did it in
Later.
the second one.
Yeah. Tyree Wilson, this could be, I mean, just physical edge rusher across Aiden Hutchinson. I think Dan Campbell could have a lot of fun with that. Again, I think it's too early for linebacker at this point of the draft.
Yeah.
Again, too early for linebacker, too early for corner. They really don't need receiver. They don't need O-line. They don't need running back.
I mean, it's Miles Murphy. I feel like it's Miles Murphy or Tyree or Ringo. It could be Ringo too.
I like Tyree Wilson here. I think he fits the Dan Campbell style build, the mean, big, physical guy. To accommodate the Aiden Hutchinson, who's more of the speed rusher guy. They drop him back in
Murphy's
coverage.
bigger. He's small. He's like 2 and 1 inch smaller, but he weighs more. So they're both big.
Who do you like here? I'm liking Tyree.
I say we go with the pedigree.
Miles.
Yeah.
It's fair. Colts at 6. Bryce Young, and it's really
Anthony Richardson.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young's fine.
And
Bryce
no.
Young would not be here by now.
No, he will not be here. The Colts, if the Colts want to get a quarterback at 6, it's either Will Levis or Ant Rich.
Yeah.
But the way this played out, it's Bryce Young, and it's really not close. The Colts can't keep going years with just throwing veteran quarterbacks out there.
Yeah.
And if they do, I feel like it'll be Baker. Colts give Baker a
I
shot.
mean, it's just due at this point.
Yeah. Falcons at 7.
I feel like the defense could use some help. I feel like
that this is just best player available. Which leads me back to Tyree Wilson. They have no edge presence at all. They literally have no one.
yeah. I mean, we can go with it. I don't know.
I
I don't
mean-
love Tyree Wilson, but
I mean, who else do you go here?
I watch Big 12 football, and Tyree Wilson does not stand out to me. I watched the game.
That's fair.
And he didn't stand out to me.
Which game?
Oklahoma.
He didn't play. He was hurt.
Oh, well, that's why.
He was hurt. I was gonna say 'cause they said it in the first because they were talking about it. How the one he's like a true freshman or sophomore edge rusher, the white guy. He had like the game of his life, and they were like, "Oh, it's because it's like first round draft pick Tyree Wilson's out with an injury today. He really stepped up." I like Tyree Wilson here.
I mean, just to get you quiet about Tyree Wilson, we'll go with him.
Number
Tyree,
8,
I mean his name.
Will Levis.
Who'd they bring in a coach?
Nobody.
So they're gonna bring in a coach.
Yes.
So it's a matter of what the coach likes.
Does he want to take a year, his first year, and develop Anthony Richardson and potentially have to go and start games with Sam Darnold or whoever your backup is?
I don't think that matters at all. I don't think anybody cares about taking a year off with Anthony Richardson. I think it would matter if we're looking at like a linebacker, but a quarterback, you're just gonna get your guy. In my opinion.
So who do you think the guy is, Anthony Richardson or Will Levis?
I don't know who the coach is.
If you're the coach,
If I'm the coach, I'm probably just Will Levis. I feel like the Panthers can't do another like shitty season. They need some type of hope.
I think so too. Will Levis is the pick. Eagles at 9.
There's one guy,
Who?
Ringo. Both their corners are 37 years old.
Yeah, I like Keely Ringo. He's my CB1 in the class. I mean, there's been a lot of hype around Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon. People think he's drawing comparisons to Jalen Ramsey, but I like Keely Ringo. I really like Keely Ringo. That's the Eagles pick here. Bradbury's a free agent after this year. Slay's got one more year left. They're going to need to bring in something because Maddox is... Avonte Maddox is not the guy.
No.
Packers. Broderick Jones.
I mean,
I think this has to be OT.
I don't hate it.
I mean,
They have the receiver.
yeah.
Their defense is what they have all the capital in.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to keep Aaron Rodgers, or even if they go with Love, they need to help out the O-line.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go with Broderick.
Bringing in a guy like Broderick Jones. Perfect fit for Green Bay. Raiders at 11. Fuck. No.
The next two picks are as hell.
No, but no. We're not doing this here.
I know, but you see the next two
Oh,
picks
yeah.
are just...
But we're not doing this here.
No, we're not.
Okay, good. B. John.
No.
Josh Jacobs a free agent.
No.
Give Josh McDaniels his guy.
No.
Okay.
I feel like
This could be receiver.
they have so much capital there.
I mean, what? Hunter Renfrow?
Darren Waller, Devontae freaking Adams.
Yeah, but Mac Hollins is seeing 8-10 targets a game. That's a problem.
Yeah, but do they like triple, quadruple dip at receiver?
Why not?
Because their defense sucks.
This is another O-line pick here, and I hate to go back-to-back and probably back-to-back-to-back with O-line.
Peter? Hey, Peter.
Yeah, Peter Skoronski's a pick here. I've been watching so much Family Guy. It's so good.
Not doing it here.
Christian Gonzalez.
I mean...
We're saving Joey Porter for the Steelers. We've done it every time. We have to. I hate to do it, but we have to.
We have to.
We have to. It's great. I like Christian Gonzalez. It's not receiver.
It ain't receiver. It ain't running back. It could be...
It's not quarterback.
It's not quarterback.
I think it's just defense.
It's literally just...
Throw a dart at your defensive draft board, and whoever lands on your pick.
Just go Gonzalez.
I like Christian Gonzalez. Similar build to Jalen Ramsey. He's getting a lot of hype around him. I haven't seen too much of him yet, but...
Texans are back up. They took C.J. Stroud at the 1. We have done this, I think, every single time.
Yeah. Jackson Smith and Jacob.
We're doing it again?
Yep. And the next pick, another easy one, Joey Porter Jr.
Yep. It's only right. Steelers fans know this is the pick.
Yeah. I mean, this...
Real Steelers fans know.
I'm tripping. Here we go. This is where it gets interesting. I say Ant Rich. If he's here at 15, why the hell not?
Who did they take before? Oh, they took Carter, right?
Anthony Richardson. That's the pick. I mean...
And you can have a year to develop him because you got Geno.
Exactly.
And they promised Geno a year, so they gave him 1 year.
And this is just a win-win situation for all parties.
And we had the QB developer whisperer Pete Carroll.
And it's a dream come true for Seattle.
It's only right.
Anthony Richardson's the pick. New England at 16. The Patriots need a receiver so bad. They kind of just throw whoever on defense and make it work, and somehow we have a top 5 defense.
They didn't want to get rid of like Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby's a free agent. After yesterday, I want to cut him. Nelson Aguilar's got to go too.
Do you want the big body? Do you want the talented receiver? Do you want
The Patriot thing to do would be to take a reach on a round 2 receiver and grab a Rasheed Rice or a Zay Flowers here.
Are
But-
you doing that?
No, we're going Jordan Addison. The Patriots need speed to take the top off the defense. Devontae Parker's
What's
there.
got Nelson Aguilar for?
Devontae Parker's there. He's kind of been that big body, throw it up, and he'll try and come down with a guy. The Patriots need receiver. Tyquan Thornton has been flashy at times, but he hasn't really been the big explosive piece on offense that we need. We need speed on offense. We need a real offensive coordinator. Jordan Addison's the pick.
Next up,
This
we
pick
have
fucking sucks.
the Jets. There are no quarterbacks out there anymore.
Nope.
They're not taking a running back because that's they're set there. Receiver, they have Garrett Wilson.
Who's been amazing.
That's kind of where Elijah Moore's still there. The talent's there, but it just hasn't worked out. Defensive side is a defensive minded head coach.
Heavily invested in the defense.
So CJ Mosley's getting up there. I'm not sure what his contract situation is.
He's making a lot of money and he don't have long left.
I feel like Cam Smith on the other side of Sauce
Trenton Simpson in an offense with Robert Saleh.
in a defense.
In a defense with Robert Saleh would be so much fun.
I could see it.
So let him play the Isaiah Simmons role and be like a little bit smaller of a Fred Warner, and it's perfect. That's your middle linebacker of the future, Trenton Simpson, for the Jets. That's Robert Saleh's dream come true. Trenton Simpson's a pick here. I love him as a prospect. I love the defensive players that can kind of do it all, go out there and just do everything.
Lions are back up at
We ain't
number
doing it again.
18.
Gotta change it up.
They took Miles Murphy at number 5. We got to change it up. We take Noah Sewell because it's just right to go with family. When in
Cam
doubt,
Smith here,
family.
Brian Branch here.
I mean, we did talk about them needing a corner.
Help this whole secondary really needs help.
I don't think we go with a safety because I feel like
18's a
little steep for a safety.
unless it's like a Derwin James or Jamal Adams, but neither of these guys are really them.
No.
I like Cam Smith here. Bringing another elite corner to be in the secondary across from Jeff Okudah. I like that pick here.
I'm cool with it.
Tampa. God damn.
This pick, I have no idea what it could be. I'd say the only thing they don't need is receiver.
Hear me out. Bijan. Hear me out.
Is Bijan what puts him over the edge. Tom Brady would have to stay for Bijan. Is Tom Brady staying?
It depends on if they win the Super Bowl or not this year. That is a serious statement.
Okay, let's just assume they're not winning the Super Bowl this year.
Brady stays. They go all in. Draft Bijan. Lenny lost his job. That's it.
Yeah, but White's been okay.
Is he an RB1 though?
He's been good.
Fair.
He hasn't been Bijan good,
Okay.
but I feel like they could use a tackle.
Yeah. Donovan Smith is terrible. You're getting Tristan Wirfs back. Donovan Smith, get him out of there. Jalen Duncan or Anton Harrison, you pick.
There's only one guy here.
I like Duncan, but
It's Anton Harrison,
okay.
Oklahoma legend. Oklahoma produces their linemen.
This pick sucks.
Um,
I think it's got to be.
Tennessee. It's not Quentin Johnson because they already have their Quentin Johnson.
In Traylon
Unless they
Burks.
want to double stack, run
Their
Hail
offense-
Mary every single
Their
play.
offense ain't that dynamic to double up with two players like that.
Don't need to be when you have 2 6'8"
I
players.
understand. But you have no speed. You have no speed.
They're just embracing power.
I don't give a shit. You need speed in today's NFL, and it's
Just
just
power.
why they're so bad.
They've been
The
surviving on
Titans
power.
fucking suck. Who is this pick here? This is a terrible pick.
There's no quarterback.
No.
They're running out of years with Derrick Henry, whether we like to admit it or not.
Michael Mayer. They need a tight end. Tannehill's a guy that likes to throw to his tight ends, but they just haven't really been there.
In fact, they got rid of them all.
Yeah.
Delaney Walker had success. I don't know if he was a Tannehill guy, but what's this? John who had success, and then he was paid the highest tight end in football.
Exactly. I like Michael Mayer here. Tannehill's a quarterback. He's kind of similar to Justin Herbert. He was always looking for his tight end, but there's just zero tight end presence. And it shows. He has no safety valve because teams are keen on Derrick Henry.
He has no receiver, to be frank.
I like Michael Mayer here.
Yeah, I think
Assuming Tannehill's still the guy come next
they
year.
need somebody to catch passes, and
Quentin Johnson doesn't fit the build, so
No.
Michael Myers. It's the only guy that.
Washington.
I feel like this is another not great pick.
No. This has to be corner. They have no presence in the secondary.
So it's like an Eli Ricks, Clark Phillips.
Mekhi Garner. Sounds similar to Sauce. Gotta be something there. Nah, I like
LSU.
I'm liking
That's
Clark
the
Phillips
pedigree
here.
here.
I know it's out of the Pac-12, but Clark Phillips, he was solid for Utah this year. Played good against USC in the championship,
Even though he's small.
even though he's a little small. Played really good against USC in the championship.
We can go with it. Just
I'm liking
draft him
Clark
a small
Phillips.
corner in the first.
It's fine.
I already hit it, so we're sending it.
Brian Bursey here. Chargers got to stop the run. Have to invest in defense.
I feel like we
stop
said
the
this
run.
last year too.
Yeah, and they. Who did they draft?
Darisol? Or
No,
Slater.
no, that was 2 years ago. They took what the fuck is his name? Zion Johnson.
Yeah.
This is the year. It's Brian Bursey. You have great stuff. You have great edge rushers.
Bring back Linval Joseph.
You have no presence on the interior. Brian Bursey's got to be the pick here.
Next up, we have the Giants. This is also not a great pick.
Quinn Johnson.
I mean, Kenny Galladay didn't work out, so.
Why the hell not? Kenny Galladay's probably going to get cut.
They're going to pay that man. He robbed him.
Oh, yeah. He's going to jail for fucking robbery. It's got to be Quinn Johnson, though. They need receivers so bad. Quinn Johnson's the best receiver on the board, arguably the best in the class. I think he had 23 when you're the Giants. You have to take him.
Yeah, it's just he only fits a certain amount of teams, and the Giants are a team that have every receiver spot open. So
Yeah. Just Baltimore. B-John. We did it last time. I don't care. It's B-John.
I mean, J.K. Dobbins looked like he lost a step. He has been looking okay, but it looks like he lost a step.
It's B-John.
B-John.
It was always
We're wrong with
B-John. Denver.
I don't like this at all.
No.
do they go with just has their line been bad, or has Russell Wilson just been bad? Somebody on the offense is bad. That's what we got to figure out. So who are we pointing to figure out on offense?
The coach.
No. It can't just be the coach. Like, we need to see flashes of something. Like, even if the coach calls bad play calls, we need to see somebody break something. We just haven't seen anything. It's just been down atrocious for them.
It's not receiver because I can't see them triple dipping. They just paid Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy was a top 10 pick a few years ago. Top
And
15
they
pick.
paid a decent. They didn't pay, but KJ Hamler was a pretty decent.
KJ Hamler
tackle.
was a second round pick.
Yes.
Tim Patrick also got a contract extension this offseason.
That
so,
they just can't stay healthy.
Yes.
So they receiver.
it ain't
I don't
running
think it's
back.
running back.
Latavius Murray's been elite.
Tight end, Greg Dolch's. We've seen flashes.
He was also like a 4th round pick, so I mean, he's been okay though.
Either way, there's no tight ends.
No.
So now we are between quarterback and O-line. We could just go with Osiris, plug him in somewhere. In theory. We could go with Duncan. Or we can go with Hendon Hooker. Bo Nix, even though he's staying.
Bo Nix is staying.
We could put in an early claim on Bo Nix.
Just, it's like
we want Bo Nix. I don't think anybody in the NFL would even just object to that.
just get rights like the NBA teams do for overseas. Like they get the rights to players. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think anybody in the NFL would even blink an eye. They'd just be like, okay, y'all got him.
yeah, Osiris Torrance is good. I like Andrew Voorhees out of USC. And USC and the announcers were talking about it during the championship game versus Utah. Very high on him. He's a natural leader. Played for the team for so long. He's good. Great center. He's one of the best center prospects in the class. If not the best, or the best guard prospects, excuse me. He has center experience is what I meant to say. I'm liking Andrew Voorhees here. I know he's a little bit down. Teams like him. I like him. He's a good player. He's a natural leader. And Lloyd Cushenberry has not been that good for the Broncos since they got him at LSU a few years ago.
I mean, we can go with it. I'm cool with it.
I like Andrew Voorhees here. Bengals.
I heard their linebacker Jermaine Pratt's getting paid. Guess he's been balling the hell out.
He's been good. Logan Wilson's been great. Akeem Davis-Gaither hasn't been terrible.
Okay, so it's safety. They have Jesse Bates, who I'm pretty sure is on his contract here.
Franchise tag. Von Bell is also getting up there.
Okay. So
But
Brian Branch is a potential.
Eli Apple's still on the field.
And Eli Ricks is here.
But
We
they
go
did
with
just
Eli
draft
Ricks.
a safety at the end of the first round last year. I always mix them up. I don't remember who it was. The Chiefs got McDuffie.
Lewis Seen. That's Jacksonville.
No, the Vikings got Lewis Seen, I think. Can you look it up? They got somebody. Dax Hill, the guy from Michigan, the Honey
Yep.
Badger 2.0
You're
is
right.
who they got. So I think that narrows it down to Eli Ricks.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, they bought in Dax Hill to be the Jesse Bates replacement after this year if they don't pay him. He could also play in Von Bell's spot. He's getting old.
And the Cowboys just got gunned down.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys needed number 2 corner so damn bad.
I thought Anthony Brown was the best Brown in the division.
No, he was saying Noah Brown was the best Brown in the division.
Oh.
Anthony Brown is hurt. We have Calvin Joseph out there.
Kentucky legend.
Boss Man Fat. Worst rapper in football. We
I'll let you take this one. B. John.
No, he's already gone.
Hendon Hooker. That sucks.
It wasn't his fault. Genuinely wasn't his fault. Could use a receiver, probably.
You guys got T.Y. Hilton, yo.
That was just a death piece. We all know it. Don't make it something it's not. Brian Branch is here. Could probably use a better safety. Could use Osiris probably. Because our O-line is always hurt.
Need a center. But I don't really know if there's a center here worth taking. John Michael Schmitz ain't terrible out of Minnesota. I've seen some.
Creed Humphrey was our center and we passed up on him.
John Michael Schmidt's draft
Like
stock has been
dummies.
going up quite a bit that I've seen lately. So I don't know if that's a bad pick. Get Tyler Biadasz off the field.
We could go with Ojulari.
BJ Ojulari, cousin of Aziz Ojulari, who had a solid outing for the Giants last night in the win against Washington.
But we put a lot of capital there with Sam Williams, who was a second round pick. Brian Branch, I guess. I hate it. I want Eli Ricks and just somebody I could take him right in front of me.
Kansas City at 28. Literally just the best player available.
Best player available is no soul. They had Nick Bolt.
I meant like best player available to them.
Oh,
Um,
I mean, I could see Ojulari here. They have, I think, Carlos Dunlap.
Dunlap. I mean, Isaiah Foskey isn't a bad option either. I
I
like
agree.
BJ Ojulari a little better. Jared Verse out of Florida State's another guy. I think this is a big Jesus.
Darnell Washington.
BJ
Trust the process.
Ojulari's the pick here. Coming out of the SEC to play across from George Karlaftis, who was a great draft pick last year for them. I like it a lot. Big athletic edge rusher for Kansas City. Get Carlos Dunlap off the field.
I mean, I remember Chris Jones playing edge last year, so.
And it was terrible, and then they moved them back, and then the defense showed up.
Yeah.
You need help on the edge. 29. Goddamn. I mean, they have Andrew Booth, Cam Dantzler, Pat Pete at corner. Safeties, you got Lewis Seen, who's been injured, and a 100-year-old Harrison Smith. Linebacking core is solid. Eric Kendricks is holding it down. Defensive line, you got Daniil Hunter and Zadarius Smith coming off the edge, with zero interior defensive line presence. With that being said, I mean, dude, fuck. I mean, just when in doubt, just grab an edge rusher.
I mean, Daniel Hunter has been hurt a lot.
Gervin Dexter out of Florida might not be a bad one. Just beef up the interior of the D-line just to help stop the run. because they do get ran all over. Gervin Dexter is fucking massive.
I mean, we are in the first round, but at the same time, it's
End of the first round. You're picking back here for a reason.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just. The Vikings are a team to start filling the holes you need.
Yeah.
In free agency in the draft.
Gervin Dexter it is.
Buffalo. This has to be a receiver. I think this is a receiver.
Probably.
I like Zay Flowers. Big, fast guy. That's your Gabe Davis if he was actually good.
I don't think he's big, unless this is wrong. He's 5'10".
I was
Cedric Tillman.
I don't know why I thought he was tall. Huh. Anyways, they need a Quentin Johnson. But he's not here.
Cedric Tillman is the guy that's tall.
Is he fast? Oh my god.
It's the guy that catches a shit ton of touchdown passes.
There we
It's
go.
literally Gabe Davis 2.0.
Cedric Tillman.
It's literally Gabe Davis.
Cedric Tillman out of Tennessee. Gabe Davis sucks
Cedric Tillman is Gabe Davis.
if he was good.
Okay, that's fair.
And-
The Eagles took Ringo with the first pick, their first pick.
Isaiah
Noah Sewell?
Foskey. I don't think it's Noah Sewell. I mean, Kazir White's been good. TJ Edwards has been good.
Stop.
Dean.
TJ Edwards sucks.
I don't disagree. But I'm just saying they have a lot invested in linebacker.
Who's better? They're taking the best player. I think Noah Sewell is way better.
When has Howie Roseman invested a high pick in a linebacker ever? What, N'Kobe Dean in the third round last year?
He took Jalen Rager, so
This
he's
is
obviously
edge.
just worthless.
This is edge. They went corner.
Derek
earlier.
Barnett, Tennessee legend.
I think Derek Barnett's on the Raiders now.
They have Brandon Graham.
They have a 100-year-old Brandon
They have
Graham
Josh Sweat.
and Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat. Okay.
They just paid a lot of money to Reddick.
Yeah. But Howie Roseman rotates, or not Howie Roseman, fucking, what the hell's their defensive coordinator's name?
I say we just go right down the middle with
Jahmyr Gibbs.
J.L. Scott. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Miles Sanders is gone.
All right,
Running back.
it's rock, paper, scissors. Top two guys. It's only right.
One best out of one, no best two out of three, just one game. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Noah Sewell is. Explain the pick.
They need a linebacker because TJ Edwards and Kazir White are not the guy, unfortunately. I'm sorry to break it to you. They are getting ran over. And why is that? Because their linebackers aren't that good. So I have that. Don't care. They invested in the D-line. They always invest in the damn D-line. It's time to invest in the linebackers. Jordan Davis was a first-round pick last year. You don't need another first-round D-lineman. I'm sorry, but you don't. You have Fletcher Cox, who is just the best.
Fletcher Cox sucks.
No, he's the Philly legend. He's a Hall of Famer in Philly. So shut up.
Oh yeah. My
Brandon
bad.
Graham, who's the best defensive end ever.
Oh yeah.
Josh Sweat,
'Cause he
Hassan Reddick.
Brandon Graham's made.
Hassan Reddick, who's over Micah Parsons. So,
Yo, go Sixers.
I'm going
Go
to the game
Sixers.
tonight. You're not going to see the video before I'm at the game.
The video of what? Oh
So-
yeah. This video ain't coming out until Tuesday.
Yeah, but if you
That's
happen to see me at the game, say, yeah. And
Is that
other
the
than
baby song?
that's it.
See you guys next. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our. Are we still in? Yeah, I guess it'd be fantasy football, like start 'em, sit 'em.
Yeah, we got 2 more weeks of it.
Yep. See ya.